I know that it's been well over a month into 2026, but I feel like right now is the proper moment for me to share some reflections for the past year, 2025, as well as some future plans that um, I cannot make them leave my mind for some reason. So, um, I would say that 2025 uh, was a complete year for me from all aspects of life. From a professional perspective, I feel like I'm at my peak and I am still climbing at a fast pace. I have been involved in a lot of challenging and interesting work at my job. Outside of work, in my free time, I've got the chance to explore Kubernetes, Go, RSpec, and Rust. And one recent strategy that I have adopted is to learn in my free time things that are somehow complementary to what I'm doing at my job. I feel like this is the time to do that. I feel like what I'm learning outside could make me be more efficient, could make me provide more value into my work. It's very rare that I get this feeling, so I thought I would pursue it. Besides that, in 2025, I've tried to read every day. I've came to the conclusion, and this is not my idea. I have drawn it from some philosopher, and my idea, and basically their idea, but it's also my idea now, is that most of the words, wisdom, and ways to live your life can be found by reading classics. This could mean literature as well as philosophy. So reading the classics plus experimenting yourself. This implies, of course, stepping outside of your comfort zone and so on. And that's why I try to read every day. It's very fascinating to see basically your soul put into words, or your deepest emotions and feelings and ideas being verbalized by someone else. It's a magic feeling. Besides that, in 2025, I have discovered a lifelong passion, which is dancing salsa and bachata. For me, as a shy and introvert person, if I were to think about this, let's say 2 years ago, I would have said that it was impossible. But now, in the beginning of 2026, I've realized that dancing this kind of dance, salsa and bachata, and also the music, listening to this kind of music, has grown into a lifelong passion. And it's a very nice way for me to find some inner balance between long hours of focus and studying and reading and so on. So it's very nice to balance that with the social, the intense, the aliveness aspects of dancing, of social dancing. So that's another reflection of 2025. And the last one, because I wrote that, or yeah, I think that those were my reflections for 2025. Once again, it was about evolving a lot from multiple standpoints. One is career-wise, the other one is, let's say, social-wise through dancing, and the third one would be, let's say, intellectual-wise or personal-wise, and that is through reading, to understanding how one should live life, or how I should live my life by reading the ideas of the biggest thinkers that humanity has. And I think those are the classics, both in literature as well as philosophy. And I guess I should also address the second part, which is the future plans for 2026. I cannot think of a concrete objective. I don't think I've ever worked like this personally. But the first two things that come to mind are the pursuing of knowledge or the pursuing of excellence in what I'm doing. That would be in programming, in reading, and in dancing. Those are, I would say, my three very intense passions. And besides pursuing excellence in those areas, the other part will be to share knowledge. And this is what I'm doing through my YouTube channel. This is one nice benefit of being able to make videos, is that I can also share my journey. And my journey in this case on YouTube is both about programming and life. I simply like to share my knowledge, to document my journey as I walk through life. And basically the future plans for me are kind of abstract. They are pursuing knowledge and sharing knowledge, basically. And I think that's a good thing, because I've learned that life can surprise us while we make our little plans. And so I think it's not that it's safer to stick to more abstract and never-ending objectives, but it's also more fun. I've read and heard a lot of times that it's not about the destination, it's about the journey and all of that, let's say, cliche stuff. But I think that's true. And I realized that I simply find joy in learning and in sharing and in overcoming myself. And those would be my objectives: learn and share. With that, I think this video is complete. I've shared some reflections from the last year. I'm curious to see how I will think in 1 year from now. And this will be even more interesting when, hopefully, 1 year from now, in 2027, 31st January, I'll be making a similar video, possibly mentioning this one as well. Let's see how things will go. There are still more days to that moment, maybe like a year. But until then, I'll keep on learning and sharing my journey. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.